All right, people, here we are. So I'm about to have my pre-workout meal, which looks a little bit different than the lava cake that I had for a year straight. But there's a few reasons for this. First of all, lava cake, all done. I did the videos for 365 days. I'm done with that. I don't want to be just the lava cake guy. And on top of that, I was starting to have really bad stomach aches, and I didn't know if that was the cause of it. I think I figured out that it wasn't. First of all, I thought I was having like an egg intolerance, and that's why I really stopped. But then even though I took eggs out of my diet, every single day I was getting the same stomach aches every day after every time I ate. What I think it is that I was still taking my fiber supplement, and although fiber was originally helping me when I wasn't eating as much to digest, I think now that I've added more fiber into my diet just through eating more food, it was really hurting my stomach. So what my coach and I decided to do was just kind of like remove everything and have 5 meals of just 6 ounces of chicken, 200 grams of rice, and then for fats, 8 grams of olive oil. So started that yesterday of just 5 meals of that, which is about 3,000 calories. But so this is gonna be my pre-workout meal, my post-workout meal, and then the rest of my meals for the day as well. So definitely don't have to show you this 6 times or 5 times. But I will say this. So the day before yesterday, so 2 days ago, is when I pulled my fiber supplement because I was like, oh, maybe this is the problem. Still kind of had the stomach aches that day. And then I didn't take it again yesterday, and then had 5 meals of just the chicken and rice, and I had no stomach aches. Yesterday was the first day in a couple weeks that I didn't have any stomach aches. So I think we've kind of solved the problem. I really think it's the fiber. We'll see what my coach says, but it didn't really fully take act and give me no stomach aches until we went to just straight chicken and rice all day. So here's hoping it's just the fiber, and I can just stop taking the fiber supplement, and then I'm gonna be chilling. So I just wanted to update you guys a little bit with that, kind of what's going on, where I've been. I did take a trip to Wisconsin. I did the IHOP challenge. I'm sure some of you guys saw that. That sucked. But I'm gonna eat this and then do a little bit of work. Probably take about like an hour, let it digest, and then I'll catch back up with you in the car. I'm gonna go to No Limits. We're gonna hit an upper body day, and I'll film that. Cool. Peace. All right, guys, here we go. Finally on our way to the gym. Got a little sidetracked. Got some new shoes. I got some On Clouds. But we are on our way, got our pre-ready. Other thing you'll probably see in the gym today is me drinking my intro workout. I talked about this a little bit on a, I think, TikTok video or something. That is in my plan, so I guess technically that's the one thing other than chicken and rice I'll be eating today is my intro workout, which is just dextrose, which is just straight carbs to sip on during my workout. It's like mango flavored, tastes pretty good. But on our way to the gym, upper body day today. So I really got to figure out this stomach thing. I think I really took a major stride. And at the end of this week, it was going to be like, I think 3 weeks straight of it. So either 2 or 3 weeks, I get mixed up. But then I was probably going to go have to see a doctor. Like, my coach and I were kind of out of answers at that point. I was going to have to go see a doctor. So very glad to see some good progress there. So that's big time. But I think a lot of people would kind of like take the situation and be like, oh, the fiber supplement is what caused all this. You should never ever take it again. No. There's a lot more nuance to a lot of things in life than that. That would be the easy thing that like, oh yeah, that's just horrible for you. But no. The fiber supplement used to help me. When I was cutting my calories really low and I was cutting, I was super constipated, wasn't digesting well at all, I think it was because one of the reasons was that I wasn't getting enough fiber. So then taking that supplement helped me digest a lot better. And I've been working with a lot of clients lately, and a lot of times people have digestion problems. A lot of people struggle with it. And I've suggested a fiber supplement to some of them, but I tell them to be very, very careful because fiber can be very finicky. it can create a lot of fiber in general can create a lot of problems for you if you're not having enough, or if you're having too much, like in my case, which is what I'm assuming the problem is. So don't always jump to conclusions and really take time to think about and analyze what type of experiment you're running with that type of stuff when you're trying to see if maybe a food bothers your stomach, or maybe you're having too much, too little, whatever it is. Other thing I've been thinking about that's pretty cool, I've been working with some online clients, and I feel like I talk a lot about trying to find something for your job and just things in life in general that you really care about, and going all in on that. And I think that leads down a lot of different paths for a lot of people. Some people really only care about money. Some people only care about status and stuff like that. But I feel like those things only go so far. And where I've really found like my niche, my little thing that brings me fulfillment, is not only making progress on my own, in my own fitness goals and self-improvement and things like that, but then spreading it to other people has been really cool. I bring that up because I've been working with some online clients, and just seeing them lose weight, and like I've been showing them, like some of them, only lost a couple pounds, and they're a little discouraged about their progress because they're only looking at the scale. And then I show them their first check-in picture versus their check-in picture now, and it's only been a few weeks, and it's very clearly like tighter around their abs, their love handles are smaller, their chest is more defined, whatever it may be, and they actually really see it too, and they're like, wow, like I didn't realize I had made that much of a difference. And it's hard when you're just looking at yourself in the mirror every single day to notice the tiny, minuscule changes that happen every single day. And it's pretty cool to then show that to people and share the experience that I've kind of had over the years. And I've really found a calling for doing that. So that's been really fulfilling, and it's something I want to keep doing. I want to keep helping people go on the same path and all the things that have helped me so much, and share that with them. But yeah, I'm just pulling up to the gym now. Got an upper body day, probably stretch out a little bit, and then we'll do the normal things. You guys, if you actually keep up to date with these videos, it'll be very similar to what you've seen before. I will start with a dumbbell or a shoulder press, most likely Smith machine. If it's taken, I might use dumbbells. And then a preferably Smith machine close grip bench. Focus a little bit on the triceps, compound movement for those. And then, what else do I got? High to low, cable flies, lat pull downs, lat pullovers, and then hammer curls and triceps. So full upper body day today, getting the extra volume needed within a week. A few more sets in for each of my upper body parts. And then I have a rest day tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, and then Sunday's legs. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Nice. Cold gym to myself. Close grip Smith machine bench. Biggest thing, keeping my arms and elbows really close to my body. That's gonna help emphasize the tricep part of this movement. And line it up perfectly so my elbows are stacked where I'm not pressing out or in like that. Perfectly stacked up and down. I'm gonna shut up before someone else walks in.
right, finished up at the gym. Pretty good workout. Honestly, probably took a little bit longer than expected, but I feel like I kind of took extra time to get some good video and stuff, so I am fine with that. Kind of the posing at the end, I like the way things are going. I obviously have gained a little bit of fat, decent amount of fat, a little flabbier than I was before, but that's expected. I think I'm kind of evening out here around 193, 194, which is kind of good to see, because I was like 184, so I've put on like 10 pounds, which is, you know, like always the easiest weight to put on right after a cut, because you go up because your glycogen stores automatically get refilled, you're fuller, and then you obviously just have more food sitting in your stomach at all times. So you really gain weight really fast, and now it's kind of evening out. I only went up 0.2 pounds this week. But I like the way I'm looking right now. You know, I'm holding on to like a little bit of abs. Like, I never really have great abs. I've never really gotten there, but you know, I'm holding on to like the top two, maybe the bottom, the middle two a little bit. They're hanging on for dear life, but it's good to see that I'm at this point in the bulk and it's not just completely all fat. So I like the progress so far. I feel like I'm pushing myself in the gym. I feel like I'm growing. It's good to see. I talk about this a lot on TikTok and Instagram, how I'm team compression over team beaters. And I went with the long sleeve compression today. Gotta say, I really liked it, not gonna lie. It's a great cousin to the compression tee. But so overall, great workout. The one thing I really wanted to hammer home, talked about it a little bit on the way to the gym. I feel like I find this a lot of people, like all of a sudden you find that you're having stomach problems. You don't know if it's something you're eating or what it is. And I want to talk about like my strategy, how I've tried to solve this, and how you can implement it. So if you are consistently having stomach problems, digestion problems, and you're wondering if it's something in your diet or a supplement you're taking, this is what I recommend. Stop taking all supplements and only go to a diet that is the same thing every single day, all meals the same. So like what I'm doing is just 200 grams of chicken, 200 grams of jasmine rice, 6 ounces of chicken, 8 grams of olive oil. Just the same meal 5 times. So just eat whatever it is, the most plain thing as possible, and hopefully, if it's something that you're eating or ingesting, then you stop having the stomach aches like I did, because then you're not having whatever is problematic in your diet. And then slowly start adding things back. I think that's what I'm going to do now. I think it's my fiber supplement, and that's what I also stopped taking as well. So I'll start adding the other foods back in. I'll try and test out eggs. Maybe eggs were the problem the whole time. And then I'll add red meat back in, and then I'll add my avocado back in. And that should really give me a clear picture of what's bothering me. But I think the best way to do it is kind of just go completely cleanse the most boring food you could possibly eat for a couple days and see how your body reacts, hopefully in a positive way. And then you can slowly add things back in and test them out and see you can narrow it down to see what the problem is. You know, if I had been, developing a intolerance to eggs, some people have that where it messes up their stomach, and I add eggs back in, that I know that eggs were probably the problem. And then to keep that out of your diet, or, see someone about why that is. But, so if you're having stomach problems, it very easily could be something you're eating or a supplement you're taking, and that is my personal recommendation on how to solve the problem and identify what it is. Because once you can identify the problem, it's not that hard to fix. You just stop eating it, or stop taking the supplement, or switch it out for something. But when you have no idea what the problem was, like that's the situation I was in before, I had no idea how to solve it. I was just eating what I was supposed to every day, and just dealing with a horrible upset stomach every day. Not ideal. So that is my advice for that. I'm on my way home. I'll eat my post-workout meal, which is the same as my pre-workout meal, and is the same as meal 3 and meal 4. and meal 5. So I got some chicken and rice to look forward to. Woohoo! But yeah, overall great workout. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I think I got some good clips. I was in the gym by myself for a little bit. For the first time ever, was in there and like talked to the camera for like 1 second. I said like one sentence to the camera. That was pretty cool. And another first thing, I pulled my camera out of my bag to film a set while there was someone right next to me, and I was like, "Hey bro, is it alright if I film this?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's alright." And then he started walking away because he thought I meant like, "Can you move?" And I was like, "Oh no bro, you're allowed to like stay there, like you can stay there if you want." And he was like, "Oh, you're sure?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course." Like, I am not trying to be in these people's way at all. I wish people could just be like invisible in the videos. I hate bothering people with my camera, but at the same time, I want to film content more than I feel weird about that stuff, and I have to remember that. But like I said, I'm rambling on right now. That is the end of the video. Hopefully I'll get this out soon. Peace.